Good morning, everyone. How are all of you? Today's question of the day is, are you a morning person or a night owl? I can say with a lot of confidence that I am a night owl. I don't know, I've never really been a morning person. I'm more productive at nighttime. Like I like my sleep, but will I go to bed earlier so I can get a full 8 hours? Absolutely not. My coffee this morning. Let's see who we have in chat. We've got Dawn. Good morning, Dawn. Megan says, question of the day, I tend to be a night owl, but I can do both. There you go. See, yeah, when I need to get up in the morning, like I will, like if I've got a meeting or something for the kids or whatever else, like I can. Doesn't mean I enjoy it, but I can. Let's see, Cece says, good morning, Emily, a chat question of the day. Night owl always. If I wake up before 7:30, I need a half an hour to me. Nobody talks to me before that. I'm cranky. Yeah, my day doesn't officially start till I have my cup of coffee anyway, so. Marcy is a morning person. Good morning. Let's see. Clara. Ooh, I don't want to butcher this. So if I'm horrible at it, I apologize, and you could like phonetically correct me. It's the worst part when you're reading something you're like, oh no. I'm gonna go with Clara Dore with probably a terrible accent, so I apologize, but good morning. I'll call you Claire for short so I don't continue to butcher the rest of it. Bonnie, let's see. Bonnie says night owl all the way. Very nice. Let's see, Ev, good morning. Question of the day, I used to be a morning person, but as I've gotten older, I've turned into a night owl. It's just, I don't know, I find it easier to get things done at night. Let's see, Aaron, good morning. Let's see, I'm definitely a morning person over a night owl. There you go. Kara says, honestly, both. Let's see, Alexandra, good morning. She says, good morning. Emily says, I'll be lurking, definitely a night owl, just something about the nighttime, very peaceful and quiet, not go, 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 right? I don't know what it is, but I get a lot of my work done then. Let's see, Brooke, good morning. She says, I'm a morning night owl, but I go to bed at 12 a.m. and get up at 5 a.m. That's like, wait, and you get up at 5 a.m.? Only 5 hours of sleep at night? Oh my goodness. I think I got like 6 hours last night and I am dragging this morning. Of course, I don't know. There's always that kind of like weird sweet spot where like, if I get 5 hours, I'm exhausted. If I get 6 hours, I'm tired. But if I get 4 hours, like, boom, I'm up and ready to go. There's that weird spot between like 4 and 8 where it just doesn't feel like it's enough. Let's see, Olivia, good morning. Joining for a short bit this morning. Sounds good. We're going to jump in with the coloring here in just a minute. CC. I like saw CB and then I read it as CC, which is hilarious because I never call you CB, I call you Connie. Clearly my brain function has not caught up yet to the coffee. So, but good morning, Connie. Absolutely a morning person, I love it. Maylin, good morning. Let's see, Connie says morning person. Let's see, Trey is a night owl. Let's see, morning Trey. Audrey says, never been a morning person. My late dad used to be whistling in the kitchen getting ready for work, and I'd be under the covers waiting until he left. Yeah, so my parents are both morning people, and I think I just always assumed, like as a kid, that like when you get to be a grown-up, you'll be a morning person. Well, I mean, I'm 37. I think I'm at the grown-up stage. I don't know. Maybe that doesn't hit until 40, but I still don't like mornings. Steve is a morning person. Well, morning person, not by, I don't know. His body's just trained him that he always gets up like early in the morning. So whether or not he enjoys the morning, that's a whole other question. Let's see. I'm a night owl, average 4 to 5 hours of sleep. Let's see. Scroll down. Oh, wait. I saw Jeanette's. Hold on. What did Jeanette say? Hang on. Oh, sitting in the eye clinic. Oh, sounds good. Sounds good. Good luck with all of that. Let's see. Heather says, oh, Alex is walking to work. Heather says, I'm a night owl. I like to stay up after the kids go to bed and play my video. Yes, Heather. Yes, that exactly. Like, I feel like I can't play video games in the morning if I do play them. Like, it's just part of the, well, if it's morning, you have things to do. But at nighttime, after the day's done, then I feel like I'm like, okay, if I want to squeeze in, you know, a little bit of gaming time. Thanks, Trey. Yes, I did have a very good Mother's Day. Let's see. Walking versus food prepping. Louise, personal or morning personal up to 4 a.m. every morning. Oh my goodness. Nah, like anything before 6 a.m. I'm just like, I don't know. Let's see. Penny, good morning. Let's see, Shannon, is that a serious question? You know, what made me think of it is I saw somebody had made, I can't remember if it's Instagram or TikTok or whatever, but somebody had made a video and it was all about not shaming people who are night owls. Me being a night owl, I connected and I'm like, yeah, I don't know, because I do feel like I'm lacking somehow if I'm not getting up early in the morning, but I mean, it's just a matter of whether or not the sun's up or the sun's down. It's still the same amount of hours. But anyway, it was a funny post, and that's what made me think of the question this morning. Oh, I did it. Awesome, Claire. I was so glad. See, Jen says, I'm retired so I can go to bed early or get... Wait, no, I read that wrong. Hold on. Back it up. I'm retired so I can go to bed early and get up early or stay up late and sleep in. This morning, it was a sleep in. I got up at 8:15. Nice. Now, see, like a massive sleep in for me is like 10 a.m. 10 a.m. is good if it's a sleep in day. Let's see, Bonnie. Let's see, Bonnie, did I say hi? You get a second hi if I already said hi to you, Bonnie. Let's see. Mona, good morning. Mona is definitely a night owl. Carol, good morning. Morning person after my coffee. See, coffee is just a happy place. Little Steve asked the other day, it's like, Mommy, why do you drink coffee every day? I'm like, because it's friggin' delicious, kiddo. Let's see, Sherry, good morning. Try not, if I miss anyone, I apologize. Let's see, scroll down. Husband is the same, he 100% does better with 4 hours of sleep versus 5 or 6, right? It's so weird. Oh, I'm so glad, Clara. Yes, Barbara is amazing. Her pages with Kirby has been awesome. And her whales, her orcas, they're so pretty. Alexandra, definitely a night owl. Let's see, Ev said, used to get up and drink coffee / milk, watch the sunrise with my dad. Oh, I love that, Ev. Sherry, how are you? Polychromos chart is so satisfying. It makes me want to bust out your polys. You absolutely should. Is over 40, not a morning person, never have been. Okay, sweet. So no amount of adulthood automatically makes you a morning person. I'm okay with that. Oh, you can share the photo I sent. My phone is rigged up right now for chat, but Ev proudly used Harold as her computer desktop, and I absolutely love it. Let's see. Jan says, I'm officially an old lady, just turned 65 and got Medicare. You know what? But that just means that, like, you literally can do absolutely anything. Like, it's a level of freedom you got right there. Giselle, good morning. Let's see, hey, night owls used to man the walls for the night watch. Exactly. Sheila, good morning. All right, I think I'm all caught up with chat. How is everyone? Let's see, do I have any announcements? I don't really have any announcements. I'm just working on a lot of behind the scenes stuff, which will hopefully, I've got 2 videos that need to come out soonish. I have a video from Upcrate that I'm going to be doing with some relevant supplies to us, so that'll be exciting. I do have a new sticker that I'm working on, and then of course we'll have next month download. I don't know what the next event is from Monarch Coloring, or Monarch Planning event, sorry, but I'll let you know as soon as I find out. But aside from that, I've just been mostly just working, and I've had some other unrelated job stuff going on, and it's the end of the school year for the kids. We literally have something going on every day next week. The last month or so has just been chaos, but that is not what we're here for. Here we are going to sounds good, Leslie. We are going to be working on our page. So I caught up where we were left off. I was looking at this though, and I realized this flower and these flowers are kind of the same ish, like where the petals end, they're not. You could justify not coloring these all the same color if you wanted. And actually, you really don't have to color them the same color anyway, because they could be, you know, a variation of the same kind of flower. But I was looking at this morning, trying to think, okay, so we didn't do a color cube card. Ronnie says she's a morning person I'm toast by late afternoon. There you go. So I was looking at the picture this morning because we're not doing a color palette card. And so I want to try and stick to the colors being natural color flowers. Now you don't have to, this is just what I wanted to do with the page because I've been doing a lot of obscure colors lately. And so I wanted a chance to do something a little bit more traditional. I suppose there's not a ton of violet flowers like this, but that's not an abnormal color for a flower to be. They're not super common, that color. So I think what other colors we're going to be looking on. Oh, on the blue koala. Yeah, I actually have that one right here. If Ev is referencing the reel that I made on Instagram. So I had this idea. That was the other thing. I went to an art show last week. Now, it was an art show for little Emily. And so it was an art show of anywhere from pre-K all the way up to high school. So obviously there were all different ranges and everything. I shared some pictures in my stories. Some of those kids, there is this girl. Now, obviously I can't, you know, they're underage, so I can't, you know, names, ages, all that kind of thing. But I'm just gonna tell you right now. She wasn't in grade school or junior high. She was in high school. But the age that she was and the talent that she had, I found her at that art show. I was talking to the art teacher because all the art teachers were there at the different grade levels and the different schools and everything. But I found the art teacher and I was like, holy cow. Like, if you guys saw it, I posted it. It was the picture with the lemon and the blueberries. And this girl's grasp of highlights, shadows, textures, she even, like, there was a translucency behind the lemon slice. Like, it just blew my mind. If I had been that talented at her age, oh my gosh, like, I would be so far leaps and bounds as to where I'm at now. My thing is I didn't nurture the talent. I didn't do it all the time. I was, you know, 18 and off doing my own thing. But if I had been focused to that. So anyway, I found the teacher and I was telling her, I'm like, you know, this is really amazing. Like, is she planning on doing, you know, like art for school or whatever? She's like, oh, well, she's right over there if you want to go talk to her. And I was just like, heck yes, I do. So I went and talked to her. Basically, I'm just like, please cultivate this. Like, your talent is amazing. And here's the thing. Like, Steve will tell me to the cows come home that he likes my art and that he likes how it turns out and all that kind of thing. But coming from when you do like a gallery show or something, there's something about perfect strangers who owe you absolutely nothing. They don't owe you any platitudes, any like, you know, like, oh yeah, your stuff was so good. Somebody who's a stranger who has no investment in your life that comes up and says, wow, I like your stuff. It's so good. Like, that almost, not that it means more, but you almost can believe it more because this person owes you, it has no investment in your life, doesn't owe you anything. Anyway, so I went to her and I was just like, please, please, please keep with your art. Anyway, she seemed a little overwhelmed, but also like appreciative. So I'm hoping it sticks. I don't remember this girl's name and I will never see her again, but I would love to see where she's at in like a decade. Like, the talent that this girl has at her age, she is going to be, like, prediction, she's gonna be phenomenal. Anyway, not that it matters on my side, because again, I'll never see her again, and it's kind of weird to wax on a little bit about, you know, a high school student, but I just saw her art and I was just like, blew me out of the water. Anyway, but while I was at the art show, one of the other pictures I posted in my stories was something called, and you can look it up, you can Google it, it's called OP art. So the letter O, the letter P, and then art. And the way that it works is it's kind of almost like, it's called OP art because it's like an optical illusion. And so I was just like, I wonder if that would work in Millie Morada's books, because she's got all of these perfect little spaces, you know, where you just kind of fill it in. So that was my goal with this. Although it looks neat, it was not successful. And here's why. I think it's because all of these shapes are separated. If everything had been connected, then I think it would have worked a little bit better. It doesn't look bad, and it's cool, and it took a while. It just was not the way I wanted it to be, but it was still cool. And I'm like, I filmed it and everything, so I might as well post it. It's at his first exhibition sale of a piece himself. I was both jealous and proud, right? See, it's amazing. Like, you're like, somebody, a complete stranger wants this in their home. Like, I must be doing something okay. Let's see. Sounds good, Connie. I was decades ahead in my artistic journey, but I was surrounded by unsupportive people who said I'd never. Oh, yeah. See, that's what I wanted to do. Like, I mean, just because I know how it feels to have somebody that doesn't know you appreciate your art so much. And like, what if that was the case? What if nobody told her she was good enough when in reality, her talent is just, anyway, she had more than one art piece there and I could see across the board just, yeah, so talented, amazing. And I felt a strong urge to tell her and encourage her in that direction. And just, again, I would love to see where she's at a decade from now. It's gonna be phenomenal. Anyway, I digress. we're back to it. Okay, so color palette that I'm thinking for here, after staring at it for a little while, I think we will, like these little flowers or even these, the small ones might be nice as a kind of blue. And then I'm also gonna do, I think up here, we'll do a darker red flower. But for these ones, which is I think is what we're gonna start with, we're gonna go for a yellow flower. So we're going for some dark reds, we'll go for a little bit of blue, we'll go for yellow, and then we'll probably add in a lighter pink flower that doesn't have the yellow as the highlight. Sorry, I'm gonna take my rings off. It is humid here right now and rings feel really tight today. So we're taking them off. Put it over here. I actually only wear just those two, but I have other ones that I wear off stream. Let's see, I went to art school, but after so many more blockades and ended working in tech to pay for bills, trying desperately to get back in the art. See, that's the thing. It's like I was an art major in college. My thing is, when I turned 18, I had a few years where I was doing a lot of soul searching, and it wasn't until after I started picking up the adult coloring that I really started getting back into art. And yeah, my life has changed because of it. See, my brother has had pieces of his watercolor paintings hung in the Chicago Art Institute Museum. That's amazing. Reason I don't do watercolors, no comparison. You're good. Mandy says I'm a night owl. Watercolors are fun. In fact, the Upcrate box that we're gonna look at for a video next week actually has some watercolors in it. So we're gonna do some fun watercolor marker stuff. Since 18 months, so it's not a choice for me. Yes, back to it. Yes, exactly. Mandy says, Emily, Mandy. Yes. Anyway, let's dive in. Let's start with the, I left out the pencils that we used last time in case I needed to revisit any of them. Like I said, I touched up the rest of this. And as far as the difference between where we left off, 1 month to Mary, congratulations. One of the places where I left off here, I went over at least another layer or so because I really wanted to fill in that tooth. I'm not using the blender with it, so I just really slowed down and took my time. I do use the exact same technique that I showed you. I just added like an extra layer to the flower. So there were a couple of posts that I saw that there are people following along. So if you're following along and yours doesn't look quite like mine, it's because when I finished the rest of this flower, I also took a moment and went back over these flowers with another layer. Same thing with the leaves. And in fact, with the leaves, we did a little bit of cool and warm. I added a little bit of red to it to kind of get that almost brown look to the leaves in some of the spots. So that's what happened there. So what we're gonna go at, Paul, honey. Oh, he's got the zoomies, guys. He's freaking out and he's like attacking the walls. If he keeps going, I may have to take him in the other room, but we'll see. He's kind of crazy right now. All right, so let's start with light yellow glaze and cream. And then for our darker color, I don't want to go, you know what, we're gonna bring in ivory. We're gonna bring in ivory too. That's a nice kind of long one we got here. So let's just start with ivory cream and light yellow glaze. And then depending on where that's at, yellow wise, we will go in, we will go in with another color. If anybody saw my story post from last night, it's still up this morning. You can check it on Instagram. Sir Paul, I made enchiladas last night and he likes to sit on top of this freezer that we have where he can get to the table from it. And Tanya! And when he went to put his paw to get on the table, it was because like you see him looking around in the video and it's because he's like watching me to make sure I'm not paying attention because I set up my phone there where it could see him and then I pretended not to see him and that's when he tried to sneak in and snag my food. But as kitty, enchiladas are not for you. They're not good for kitties. It's too much dairy and cheese. Well, I guess cheese is dairy too, but. Let's see. One of the things, if I was comfortable enough with it to cover the black lines, like that would be the perfect situation for this one, but I still have yet to manage successfully covering black lines. If you hear anything in the background, it's Paul and Annie going nuts on each other. Ah, nice rook. This cracks me up. Pixie page picker, cow, chicken, goose, mouse, dog, bug, bird, squirrel, horse, frog, rooster, turkey, lion, goat, snake, turtle, princess. Did I miss any? That was the goal if I can say them all. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's do the darker on the outside again. We've been doing that more. Okay, so we're just gonna start with this light yellow glaze and kind of put it on the edge all the way around. Try saying that 5 times fast. I can barely get it out once. Oh my goodness. I can barely get it out once. That's too much. Oh man. But yeah, so kind of a semi busy week. I've got a little bit of time to get some work done this week, but yeah, next week is just pure chaos. The kids are out of school on Thursday, and then summer break, not Thursday tomorrow, but Thursday next week. And then summer break officially starts. I have no plans for summer yet. I don't know. Just feel like we need like the time to recoup a little bit. I'll stick with Pink Pixie Princess. There you go. I'm trying to wrap my head around that color. Light yellow glaze or light lemon glaze? Light yellow glaze. Yeah, did I say lemon? If I did, yeah, I meant light yellow glaze. Although now that I say the word lemon, like I want like lemon meringue pie is so good. You know, if you make a lemon meringue pie, if you serve it with slices of strawberry, like it's perfect. You know, strawberries can be a little tart sometimes, but in comparison to the tartness of the lemon, like the strawberries, it really brings out the sweetness in the strawberries, which is amazing. Let's see, the music's not too loud, is it? Turn it down just a smidge more. Yeah, your neck of the woods. That was something we had to adjust to when we moved in here, was an earlier release time. But we also start earlier as well. So while you all are starting in September, we start in August. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you guys can hear them, but they are just straight up like WrestleMania zoomies over here right now. He's panicking. Oh yeah, lemon with blueberries, so good, so good. Something about just that tartness of the lemon brings out, even if it's a fruit that's not always super sweet, it really just makes the sweetness of that fruit pop. So while, so I've been doing a lot of computer work lately, and while I've been doing that, I've been watching, I've been going through the X-Men series. And I didn't watch them in chronological order, but I'm watching them in order in which they came out. Oh, Ev, by the way, look, see, I found the thing of pencil extenders. I also worked on cleaning more of that. 89 today. Yeah, it's been warm and humid here. Ooh, am I in autofocus? I think I'm in autofocus. Hang on. Oh, I said it right. Okay. 57 in Michigan. Holy heck. There you go. Yeah, it's been like we had a lot of flash flooding. The garden that we planted definitely got overwatered. But they're just seedlings at this point, so if we have to replant them, it's not that big of a deal. Did I find yours? I did not, but I did clean a bulk of the office. So the office is looking pretty good. Now I've just got some reorganizing left to do. All right, so I'm using cream now, but the rest of the reorganizing may have to wait until after next week is over. But yeah, I mean, it's been a busy time, but a good busy for sure. December and our school year starts in January. Oh, interesting. 37 in upstate New York. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so glad, Ev. Yeah, Shannon. So I'm usually lurking in Shannon's, but she was doing some fun stuff. Actually, I lurk in most of them. But I'm wondering if come summertime, of course, I don't know. I have a additional job potential thing. It's not really, it may not even turn into anything, but if that's the case, then I may not be as free as I think I am come summertime, which won't be a bad thing, because if this thing pans out, it could be pretty cool. Kara, thank you! Exclamation point hype. Get some of those handy dandy hype emotes If I can, oh no, wait, that was a kitty heart. Oh, well, we got some kitty hearts too. Thank you, Kara. It's job related to everything that I'm doing, and it would just squeeze in right next to it with the other work that I do. But I don't know, when you work for yourself, you kind of have like everything going on. Right? I was thinking that when I was watching it. Let's see, wait. Like glaze is a painting technique, and of course ceramics, forgive my long words. I color family order my polish with Claire's color chart, which is different from my Ruby Charms chart. Yes, yeah, she does the color families. Western New York, it's 42 here with a freeze warning. Oh my gosh. I know, right? I was thinking, like, whenever I watch one of your ones that you delete, and I was thinking this, so the last one, I was just like, oh, it always feels special to be here because you know you can't watch it again later. Dude, if it gets him some of his energy out, unless it like backfires and they start to like conspire against us, you're good, Justine. Like literally, I only just started coloring because I was talking for a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna use, what was this? Yeah, ivory. I'm gonna use ivory to fill in the rest now. We're definitely gonna bring in a darker yellow color because this, oh, that's not a petal. This is not nearly as dark as I wanted. So we're just gonna go over the whole thing with the ivory. Like him and Annie, like literally have the zoomies right now. So they are all over the house. Steve's work from home day changed, so he is not here on stream days. Aw, he's so cute though. I love that he has just a little orange face. Freeze warning again tonight. Oh my gosh, no, we've had like the flood warnings and everything. But compared to last year, like we needed the extra water. Like last year's was pretty painful. Let's get, I don't want to get any of the other yellows because they are just super bright. I want to start toning it down a little bit. So let's get light yellow ochre. He wants me to move from my laps. I was reading something on that because I'll get up from my computer chair. I'll be gone for like 2 minutes, come back and the cat's taking it. And so I actually like Googled it once, like, why does my cat always take my seat? And it's because they like the fact that we warmed it with our big old booties before they went and sat on it. Oh, so poor Annie. Well, I'm sure that they will bounce back quickly. Like it takes them a little bit to adjust, but cats are surprisingly resilient. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and use the light yellow ochre. And let's see, we've been, unless there's an overlap, there's a lot of petals that are overlapped here. So let's just work on adding a little bit of another color here. We're not going for hyper realism, but something about having the depth in your colors really helps. You know what we might do? We're gonna bring in, I think, blue violet for this. Now, violet is the complementary color of yellow, so if you are careful, you can layer on some of the, oh, I missed this one. Layer on some of the shadow to help create that depth. But you wanna be careful because violet is such a dark color in comparison. One of your cats used 12 of their lives? Oh no. Keep telling my cats that if my knees give out, I'm gonna squish them because they jump into my, right? Yes, and you have to stop suddenly. She's adjusting, but figuring it out, it was so quick and heartbreaking watching her go from happy and acting totally blind in 6 years. Right? Oh, that's so hard. It's so hard to see them suffer like that. Isis is getting up in years quite a bit, and I'm not gonna lie, there's times where she's 16 years old. She is 16 going on 17, and she is really old. For a cat, that's getting up there. So there are times that I walk into the room and she's like sleeping very soundly, very deeply. And do I maybe go over there and make sure that, you know, her tummy's still rising up and down? Do I lay a hand on it? Absolutely, because I'm like, kitty, are you just sleeping really heavy? You okay? Oh, is Renee here? Did I miss Renee? Oh, I see Justine. I think we're good. Okay. But yeah, she's at that age. She's at that age. But The vet said she's abnormally healthy, so short of the other little issues that she has, she's a pretty healthy cat. See, are we zoomed in all the way? No. There we go. Well into her late 20s, right? So we go and get blood work done on her every now and then, and yeah, he was like, yeah, she's oddly healthy for a cat her age. I'm like, well, I guess that's a good thing. So I'm curious now, because I'm thinking about the coffee that I'm drinking. How does everybody like to take their coffee? That could be another question of the day. But I'm going to do a fun poll, actually. I want to do a fun poll. All right. How do you like... Oh my gosh, I can't spell, you guys. Which is great when we play words after stream. How do you like your coffee if you're a coffee drinker? If you're a coffee drinker. Okay, so let's do black. We'll do black, we'll do cream, and we'll do flavored. Flavored will fall under like any of like those Starbucks kind of drinks. I'm just curious. I'm just curious. And if you're not a coffee drinker, then, you know, no worries. But I am curious, for those of you that drink coffee, how do you like your coffee? I tried drinking it black, and it was almost like chalky. Like I tried, I really did. How about, yeah, oh, that's okay. So it's if you drink coffee, Teetotaler. See, I have tea on occasion, but I definitely drink coffee more often. I don't know, I put creamer in mine and it just tastes like absolutely delicious. I love it. You don't like coffee. See, I should have, okay, hold on. All right, okay. Hang on. Okay, we're gonna go one more time. Hang on. Well, okay, we'll do milk/cream. Okay, so we'll do, how do you like your coffee? Okay, question mark. We'll do black. We'll do cream/milk. We'll do flavored, and we'll do yucca. or oh no, I can only do 4. Okay, we're gonna do yucca. Okay, heavy cream and golden monk fruit sweetener. Oh, that's cool. Lots of cream here. Well, so see, this is a what is this? This is a 16 ounce. I think it's a 16 ounce. And like I fill, when I do my coffee, like inside the cup, like I'll fill the cream up to here, and then the rest is cream literally up to the brim, to the point where it's like dribbling over when I put the lid on. If it's not dribbling over when I put the lid on, then there's just not, there's not enough coffee in there. That was me for the longest time. Ah, there you go, from Starbucks. Yes, blending cream. Nice. All right, wait, I'm curious how many yuccas now. 28% yucca. Yes, yeah, I've done so one of the ways that I used to drink it at one point was I would do the collagen, like a scoop of the collagen, and then like I do like a tablespoon of coconut, you know, the white, not coconut, was it coconut oil? Anyway, it was really good, and it had like kind of a coconutty aftertaste. And then I just went simple, and now I'm just like, I don't have time for anything fancy. We just go with that. Okay, let's go ahead and do, because we're not done with these colors. This is not where we're gonna leave it off at. We're gonna get a little bit of, let's do purple violet, not a super dark, purple violet, not purple, but not a super dark one. Ooh, not a syrup or made from hazelnuts. Yes, Steve gets flavored coffee as well. He gets it from HEB, and his is a pecan, I think, something like that. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I have a friend who doesn't want any kind of sweetener in her coffee at all. Yeah, I don't know. I did oat milk for a while, but they stopped kind of carrying it regularly at the store. So now we're just down to like normal kind of vanilla coffee mate. It's good though. All right, what do we got? Flavor. Okay, so we got 10% black, 41% cream / milk, 23% flavored, and 26% yucca. Wait, a caramel cappuccino. Wait, so you'll actually do coffee if it's a caramel cappuccino? Like, are we talking like a caramel macchiato kind of thing? Or just like cappuccino with a little bit of like caramel syrup in it? Also, you call it caramel or caramel? We're gonna do one more poll. Okay. Do you pronounce it ... Mel, I'm doing it phonetically, or caramel. There you go, just for fun. Let's see. Alexander says, I'm kind of new to your channel. I have a question. Do you have a set schedule or do you do these live streams randomly? I have a set schedule. We are live, unless something came up with the kids or I'm sick or whatever else. We are always live this time. So Wednesday mornings, 10 a.m. US Central Time, and Friday evenings at 8:30 p.m. US Central Time. But yes, those are my regular ones. On occasion, we'll do like a random one during the week, but we have pretty much, like I said, unless I'm sick or something comes up with the kids, a guaranteed twice a week stream. Ah, right. I forgot it. That's why I have you, Shannon. Oh, that's not right. That's not right. The Monday is no, hang on. The Monday is no longer there. Hold up. I'm gonna fix it real quick because I'm gonna forget if I don't forget. I am going to forget if I don't fix it. Okay, hang on. Schedule. There it is. Hold on. It's lies. It's no. Yeah. I'ma fix it. Okay, Wednesday at 10 a.m. and Friday at 8:30 p.m. US Central Time. Okay, now do it. It should be fixed now. It ain't changed. I know. I pronounce it however will most annoy my kids at the time. I love it. Yeah, I fixed it. It's pretty now. There you go. Barring any unforeseen circumstances, that's what I should say. Because I got young kiddos who regularly get sick and then in turn get me sick. So, you know, some good job. Thanks. So, yeah. Okay. I am like so distracted right now. Let's go ahead and do Purple Violet now. And we are going to work on... Now, I'm going very lightly right now. But see, my concern is if I add any more of the Naples yellow or a brighter yellow, it'll be too much. And I'm going for like kind of a lighter yellow. Right in the middle of dinner, so no can do, but I'll pencil Wednesdays. Perfect. And then there are the occasional video uploads. I believe, I don't think Corey's announced it. But if everything stays on schedule, I'm gonna be over at Corey's channel on Sunday. And I believe we're gonna be doing a neon challenge. And I think it's Johanna? I need to confirm everything with her, but I should be over at Corey's on Sunday. I wonder if I have a command for her. Try ! Corey, K-O-R-I. If not, it's colorfully optimistic. I think I have a command for her, but I'm not positive. Yes, I believe so. Yeah. Yeah, we've been going back and forth about it for a while, trying to find a time that works with everyone. But yes, I believe so. Yeah, perfect. Thanks, Shannon. Yeah, I don't know if she's scheduled it yet, but I think we finally were able to find a time that worked for both of us. So yeah, I should be over there. And after we're done with this page, we'll have a long-awaited Steve stream. It'll probably be a Friday. just because, you know, work and whatnot. Because at this rate, I am not going too fast on this one. I don't know how long it's going to take us. I think I might go press a little bit harder so we can get some more of that shadow color. Right, Steve's dreams are fun. Oh, to the pet Discord. Oh, wait, I've got it up on my phone. I'll have to look at it later. In color special effects, the author shows how to color Mermaid's tail and uses neon gel pens at the end. Oh, that's cool. Probably for the highlights. I am really curious to see, I know there's been a lot of controversy over the new Little Mermaid that's coming out, but personally, I think it's fantastic. But I am curious to see what people think of the actual movie itself. I showed the trailer to little Emily to see if she wanted to go see it, but she's concerned that Ursula might be a little too scary for her. So we'll have to wait and see. Because there's a lot of controversy and hype over the movie right now. But if you just take the movie itself, if the movie itself isn't all that great, then you know. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, gotcha. Hi, Ashley. Controversy, should I Google? You don't need to Google. It's just a lot of people were upset at the nationality of the character playing Ariel, which I think is just ridiculous because there's nowhere that says that she has to be Caucasian and red-haired. I think it's awesome. Like if you go, like they announced this a long time ago, and if you go back and you see some of the reaction videos of the little girls that are seeing, you know, Ariel's nationality, like it is just, oh, it's so sweet. It's so sweet. And there's just like, they can really, I love it. I love it so much. I am excited for it to come out and have that kind of representation out there. But yeah, so it's been going for a while. It's nothing too juicy. It's just people are like, well, that's not the way it's supposed to be. It's kind of like there's a new like Peter Pan coming out or something, and they're like, well, that's not how it's supposed to be. No, there really isn't. I know, right? Yeah, and my kiddos are too. Absolutely. Oh well. Oh well. That's we're inching closer to probably touchy topics. But anyway, I will just be curious to see how the movie is. But I was saying earlier that I've been going through the X-Men movies. First of all, I did not realize that there are so many Wolverine movies out there. And like, even though I like a lot of the superhero movies, I realized I hadn't seen some of them. So I watched Logan for the first time last night. Now this came out in what, 2019 or something. It's dark, man. Like, it's a little bleak. Like, I don't know. I was reading up on what like hardcore people said about the movie Logan, and I guess like Wolverine, you know, I guess it's a spoiler, I suppose, but it's been out for years, so you've had plenty of time to see it. But I guess like the way that Wolverine ends in the comic books is also a little rough. So they said actually that the way that this movie went was actually pretty good. But Hugh Jackman also said that this was going to be his last installment. But I mean, yeah, it was intense. Right, Ronnie? Exactly. Yeah, so it's on Disney Plus now, isn't it? I haven't seen it yet. But I was just like, this was not the ending story I envisioned for Professor X and Magneto and all that. I don't know. There's a lot of continuity issues with X-Men. And I was just like, well, they're just sort of all over the place. Just nothing makes sense anymore. That's okay. Like the jump from like X-Men to Days of Future Past, it's like, well, how did, like, I don't know, there's just a lot of questions that they kind of sort of answer, but also kind of sort of don't. They just, you know, like, oh yeah, this is how they did it. It's like, oh, okay. All right, let's go ahead and grab Light Cadmium Yellow. I don't think I have that out already. Light Cadmium Yellow, which is number 105. 105. And we're gonna go just a little bit darker on the tip. Wait, Logan is the Logan is the only Wolverine one you've watched? Well, the one where he goes to Japan, it's a little quirky. But any of the ones that really talk about the lore of how all the X-Men got started is really interesting. But yeah, so I'm just like, all right, I'm not gonna judge these movies based on continuity, because there's clearly some question marks in some places. So if I just watch them for the sake of watching the movie, then you know it's a little bit different. Let's see. So spoiler away. There we go. It has. I'm trying to remember. It B&D. It's Brian, isn't it? Isn't the B and B&D Brian? I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. I could just be thinking of Shannon's Brian. Okay. I think we'll add just a little bit of the Naples yellow ochre, and then we're going to step away from this flower, because you can only darken it up so much when the flower is going to be yellow. Okay, so let's grab a little bit of the Naples yellow. Yes, Brian, woo! Okay, I'm glad I remembered. I don't remember what the D in B&D Crafts though is. Yeah, exactly. Just watch a film, because, you know. All right, so now we're gonna do light yellow ochre. Well, and I thought about watching them in chronological order, but the way they kind of jump around, it just makes more sense to watch them in release order. Okay, so we're just using that Naples yellow ochre. And we will move on to our next flower. This was a good warm-up flower. And I'm working on the next sticker that's going to be in the shop. And I'm trying to decide if I should like design a bunch and then do like a big shop update for it, or if I should do them like one at a time. I finished up a dandelion sticker, and I've got a few more ideas for some more, which honestly, I probably won't have time to get ready and release until after next week is over, because yeah, end of the year stuff is a little chaotic. There we go. Did I get all of them? I feel like I got most of them. All right, I'm okay with that. Oh, we should probably end this poll. All right, we have 59% caramel, 41% caramel. It's pretty close to half and half. Furnace just kicked on. Oh no. Oh yeah, there you go. Ah, first letter of your last name. Okay, hi Kelsey, how are you? All right, let's go ahead and dive in now to our darker red flowers, which we're gonna do on these two here. So for our colors, we're gonna go with dark red. We're going to grab, I think, burnt carmine. You want burnt carmine? Dark red and scarlet. I definitely want scarlet. We can do dark red, permanent carmine, and scarlet red. Oh, sorry, there we go. Okay, so dark red, permanent carmine, and scarlet red. I think those will be totally out of sync with the comic books and the lore there. Yeah, so I've decided I'm just gonna take them as their own separate entity, because yeah, if I've read anything online, like it's all over the place. Okay, what did we say? We said permanent carmine and scarlet red. We may not even end up using permanent carmine. Do I have scarlet red out already? No, that's pale green. Oh, scarlet red, there it is. There it is. Hello, Jude Law. Okay, guys, I almost grabbed my sharpener to drink my coffee from it. Clearly the coffee has not kicked it yet. And we'll probably use a green or a purple to use the shadow, but we're gonna use the dark red first, and we're gonna start with our darkest color at the base. And I think what we'll do is we'll work on one of the flowers rather than both, and that'll be one of the flowers that I catch up on. All right, so we're gonna do our flicks, how we've been doing. Yeah, we may only use the two colors. We may not use that middle color. Once we get the two colors down, we'll see if we need something to bridge the gap between the two, but we might not. Okay. Does anybody have any summer plans? Anywhere they're planning on going? I think honestly, we're just gonna keep it a low-key summer. Half the time when you go on like a big vacation, you come back and you're just exhausted and you need like a vacation from your vacation. So I am down with like doing stuff around here, hikes, picnics, whatever else. Yeah, do not follow the comic timeline, yeah. No worries, Alexandra. Alexander, are you, obviously you don't have to say if you don't want to, are you UK time? Are you Australia time? Are you US time? Yep, work, 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 and work. Sounds like me. Okay. I do think it's funny though, because in Logan, he makes a reference to the comic books in there, and he's just like, half this stuff didn't even happen. Because one of the little girls that's in the show, she's got a comic book, and so he's saying that what happened in the movies is not what happened in the comic books, which is very true. Your second. Oh, our second girl. Oh, how fun. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Sometimes that's just the way, even with it is like with books and stuff. Like even Outlander as a series, it's going off book now. This is supposed to be their last season coming up. I don't know how they're gonna, because the very last book isn't even out yet. So I don't know which direction the show's gonna go in. That's it, coffee's gone. All right, so now we are going to grab the Scarlet Red. I'm gonna give it a quick sharpen. Is anybody else coloring anything Johanna right now? I cannot wait for her new books to be released this year. We're definitely gonna have to do some special streams for it. All right, so Scarlet Red. Fill that in. Yeah, we might use that mid color in between the two. So right now we're just filling in the rest of the space because the Scarlet Red is gonna be our lightest color for this flower. Because we want it to be a little bit darker. Thankfully my cough for the most part is gone. Every now and then I just get a little tickle in my throat, but that's about it. Or Wheel of Time, oh my gosh, Wheel of Time. Don't even get me started on Wheel of Time. Like, yeah, it does not follow. My issue is I had just finished reading the series when the episodes came out. So it was all really fresh in my mind. And I was just like, nope, 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 nope. Right, Carol? So in the books, there's a whole section. There's a whole section on, you know, like 1776 and the fight for freedom and all that kind of stuff. And there's so much more that happens afterwards. Like they're gonna split it up. Basically, there's 16 episodes left in the entire series. So they're gonna do 8 and then they're gonna do 8, which is technically one season, but they're gonna do that split up thing. I don't know. Sharpened Mandala and World of Flowers. Sorry. The Dragon Reborn. I feel like I need to re-listen to that. I'm going through the Outlander books again right now. Get through the first episode of Wheel of Time, right? It was just so not on, like, they completely changed, what was it, Perry? They completely changed his storyline. Like, I was like, there's an unofficial, there's an official and an unofficial one. Oh, I don't have any of those ones. All right, so now we're gonna use Permanent Carmine. We're gonna go over that dark red and flick out to the, what was that? It was the Scarlet? Yeah, Scarlet. Worlds of Wonder, Ivy and the Inky Butterfly. We're gonna whip some both. Oh my gosh. I don't even want to talk about how many whips I have. I have so many. I have so many. One of the girls that is, she's in here on occasion. But anyway, she commented, there's a mandala page in Secret Garden that I started ages ago. She says she'd like to see it finished. And I kind of would too. I don't know, maybe when summer comes, when I'm not going to be jetting off to, you know, picking the kids up, maybe we could do like, not a constant, sorry, I realized I missed this part with Scarlet. Maybe not a constant thing, but maybe for summer, we could throw in an extra stream a week where it has nothing to do with what we're doing on our regular streams, but it's literally just a time carved out for me to finish like all the whips that I have. Goodness knows I have enough, but it can be less of a tutorial and more of just like a hangout. Not that we're super strong on tutorials when we do live streams because I get immensely distracted, but we could do, I don't want to call it Whip Wednesdays because like everybody's, and we already have like our Wednesday days. So I think Renee does Finish It Fridays. What's another term we could use? Like what day would work? Something during the day. I don't know. I'd have to talk to Steve to see how our summer schedule is going to lay out. And of course, if I get this job opportunity thing I'm looking into, we'll see how much time I actually have. But maybe just for the summer, we could add in an extra scheduled stream where I just get stuff done. Yeah, whips hang out. Yeah, that'd be fun. Oh, I have so many. I have so many. Rye, Kelsey, it was so different. It was absolutely different. Yeah, so just like finish the whips. I need that. It's like I need that extra push just to get it done. This is pine green, and we're gonna pop it in a pencil extender here. Did you finish your diamond? So I finished that one by Arteza, but no, we could do one of the like the whips be like diamond painting and stuff. I will say though, like I know that like the avenues of diamond painting, and I've got a stack of them right over here. Evs, yours are right in front. And so like they're there and they're staring at me being like, we're over here, you could do something with us, you know? I find that the audience retention for diamond paintings on the channel, it struggles a little. It struggles a little. So although I think there's a bit of an overlap in our craftiness, yeah, not a ton of people want to see the diamond painting. Oh yeah, you could totally ask questions during it. But here's the thing, it's like, if I'm doing those, like, I'm gonna have to see if I can even remember what pencils I used. Sounds good, Ronnie. Like here, we could do one more poll. I like these polls, I like the interaction. Diamond painting, question mark. Enjoy doing it. Enjoy watching it. Zero interest. Choose the one that best applies to you. Thanks, Ronnie. Get her done, and whatever day you choose the same. There you go, Sherry. I like it. Right, polls are fun, especially like if you're a lurker who doesn't really want to like do the highs and hellos for chat, because the voting is just anonymous. No, are anonymous. You can just, you know, do a quick answer. Hang on one second. Sorry. the coughing and some stuff just isn't over yet. 6 more large ones for you. Yeah, see, even there's only 29 votes in here, but even looking at it now, like it's a bit different. We could do like diamond painting once a month out of the ones where it's a whip day. Also, I think it's hilarious that if nobody has any, we're gonna use magenta now. If nobody has any idea what we mean when we say whip, like they're really gonna wonder what kind of adult coloring we're into, and they're like, wait, whips are involved? This is weird. It's like, no, WIP, work in progress. Work in progress. Oh, really? Oh, snap. We may have to throw in a diamond painting day then. It's definitely interesting, especially with the way my hands are sometimes. Like, I was kind of hesitant, but I've only dumped my drills a couple of times, honestly. Oh, weird, Ronnie. Well, so far, 0 interest is winning. We have 32% enjoy doing it, 19% enjoy watching it, and 48% of 0 interest. It's fun for sure. And Hobby Lobby was doing their like serious markdowns that they have. And so I actually snagged a couple from Hobby Lobby as well. So yeah, I've got more than enough diamond paintings to like last me a lifetime. So it would make sense for us to squeeze in an extra day for that. The only thing is I feel like I would run out of things to talk about if we did it like multiple times a week. You don't need another hobby. That's what we tell ourselves. That's what we tell ourselves. I don't know. I kind of have like, crochet is definitely one that I consistently do. I have a little bag that I take with me when I go to sit in the car or pickup line for the kids. And so I've been crocheting quite a few granny squares. I think I'm up to at least 25 or 30 granny squares. And I just keep making them with the intention that I'm going to do some sort of sweater, I think. But here's the thing, it's getting hot enough now that I really wouldn't be able to wear it. Also, for those with an experience of crocheting clothes of some sort with just standard acrylic yarn, it's not wool, it's not 100% cotton. When you wash it, do you hand wash it and then lay it flat? Or how do you go about washing things that are yarn? It's all, I don't want to dive into it. I'd spill all those beads everywhere. No new hobbies too. Let's see. Oh, hi, Connie says, I'm struggling with the red flowers. Why do my colors always end up looking brownish? Always trying to make it look bright red, but it turns out on the brown side. Are you using any green on top of it? So a lot of times if you're getting brown, that can have to do with the shadow colors you're choosing. So when I do green, I usually do a small amount of green. So like the colors that I'm using for this one in particular are these ones here. So I've got magenta, dark red, the permanent carmine, and the scarlet. So I'm going very sparingly with the green and I'm layering mostly the reds. Made a sleeveless waistcoat from granny stores back in the 70s. See, I love that. With me with crochet, and I finished a daisy granny square bag. Low heat, fine, wash in the machine. Oh, I wash on gentle and lay flat to dry or air dry in the dryer. Okay. Insisting on being fed. Sounds good. All right, let's grab our, yeah, because I really want to make the sweater, but I also have cats, and I know that it will at some point get a bunch of cat hair on it. And I want to be able to clean it if need be. And I'm just like, well, I want to make it, but am I ever going to be allowed to like wash it? I like the idea of a poncho dry flat. Okay. When you dry things flat, do you put like a towel underneath of it to help absorb the water? Or do you just like wipe off the table and just lay it flat on the wood, on the table, and just let it dry like that? How, like, where do you lie yours? Like I always see the lie, you know, lie flat to dry, but where is it that you do it? Hand wash and lay flat to dry, yeah. A towel underneath of it. Okay, I wasn't sure if that would make it musty or not. Okay, so we're gonna do scarlet red now. Actually, we're not gonna do scarlet red because that's just gonna make it too red, and I want this to be a highlight. So let's grab salmon. Now it's not gonna turn it pink per se, but it will give us a lighter color to kind of get rid of that tooth. On carpet with a towel underneath, use a towel. Okay, yeah, all right, that makes more sense because I was like, I don't know if it's gonna get musty or not. All right, so we're gonna use salmon now because I wanna press a little bit harder without losing the lightness of the previous color. Yeah, that's nice. And then we'll come in with the magenta to really darken up some of the edges. My sweaters get laid on the hood of my car in the garage. That's awesome. So I took the car mats out of the out of the car, put them through the washer, put them outside to dry, and I didn't think about them before the skies opened up, and so they got rained on. And then I was like, well, they're already getting rained on. I'll just think of it as an extra rinse. So they might have gotten rinsed for like 3 days because the rain would not stop. And I'm like, well, they're already wet anyway, so. Outside on the picnic table. I don't have a picnic table. You can keep the cats off of them, right? Yeah, that's my thing. Anything soft or fuzzy, the cats are like, oh, you made this for my butt, right? This is where I put it. This isn't a sweater. It's called kitty butt storage. Like, oh, okay, I guess there's that. All right, let's grab a little bit of our mauve, actually. See, I'm pretty sure I have it out. That's violet. Manganese, did I put mauve away? I probably put mauve. Mauve, I can't speak today. Words are hard. Can we get an exclamation point words in chat? Oh, there it was buried. Okay, mauve. I have a fold out clothes dryer, opens up with mesh for me to lay wet clothes. Oh, I like that. Oh, that's cool. See, I imagined one of those racks with the bars, but then when it lays like kind of drooping in it, then it like, you get these like weird swoopy dry marks. Okay, we're gonna use mauve, but we're not using a ton. And I'm using this over the green because I don't want it to come out more brown. I want it to stay kind of in the red family, but I need something darker, but not black either, which is why I'm bringing in the mauve. But I'm trying not to go too far into it so that it overtakes the red, because I really want this to come out as a red flower. So we're just going in the areas where the petals are overlapping. Like this one's basically under all of them, so that's gonna be one of the darker ones. See, we're getting a little bit of light glare, so that's where it is, but it's still not quite where I want it to be. Honestly, like I could fiddle with this flower for like the next hour and probably still not be happy with it. I think what we'll do is we're gonna do the mauve, and then we're gonna go up with our dark red and define the middle a little bit more. We'll probably use gel pen on this middle part here. So let's see. Is Corey in chat? I don't think so, or she might be lurking. All right, so now we're gonna do dark red. She also has kiddos, so and they are quite busy. So I never expect her to be in chat. I mean, she's got more kiddos than I do. I've got the 2, and I feel like I'm stretched pretty thin. So yeah. All right, so we're gonna do kind of like a line up the middle. Help kind of define the petals just a little bit. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave that alone for now because it's kind of getting away from where I want it to be. It's almost too dark. If when I come back and finish this up, if I change anything to it, I will let you guys know when I come back. But I think I'm gonna leave that there for now. It's not where I want it to be right now, but I need to sit and think about it to figure out where I want to get it. So we're gonna step away from this flower a little bit. Bye, Ronnie. Thank you for being here. And we're gonna move. See, we got a little bit of light glare there too. There we go. And we're gonna move on to this flower here. So for this one, what do we want to do? Natural flower colors. There's really not a lot of green flowers. You ever notice that? We could do, let's look at our chart here. We could do like a red violet that ends with a white highlight. So we could do light red violet, middle purple pink, light magenta, and then white. I know it's a lot of red, but I mean, a lot of flowers are red, and I don't know. We could attempt white. Actually, that's not a terrible idea. Hi, Dominique. We could attempt a white flower. I'm trying to think if I have any reference photos. Hang on, I know I've got some in my iPad here of white flowers. I am constantly taking pictures while I'm out and about. Like if I'm at the grocery store, I'll snag pictures of flowers over the floors. I don't know if there's a rule against that, but I'm just like, oh, that flower is really pretty. Oh, here, actually, you guys can see this is gonna be the dandelion sticker. I haven't figured out the backing for it yet, but yeah, that's gonna be the dandelion sticker. Sorry, I'm also like trying to think of what I have for, because when it comes to shadows for white flowers, now granted, you know, the shapes of Johanna's flowers are not necessarily the way real flowers look, but it's like on some of the white flowers, like this one here, you see how it's got like some green on the inside. So we could do a little bit of green. That was actually from a bouquet of flowers that I got when my parents were visiting. Wanted to have my kitchen looking presentable, or dining room. Okay, so this is a rose. So you can see it's got a little bit of a peachiness to it in the shadowy areas, but still like a little bit of green down here. Oh, we should probably end the poll. There we go. Yeah, right, the green is nice. And that's the nice thing too, is that when you take your own photos, you don't have to worry about, you know, like copyright issues and whatnot. Okay, so take this daisy, for instance. You're looking at more green. Got a little bit of green in the middle as well. So I'm thinking, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think green also. Because that seems to be consistently what, you know, more realistic looking flowers are. I'm trying to see if I have any others. Yeah, I think a little bit of green might be the way to go, because that will really make it pop. Having a, ooh, that's a pretty color combo. Look at that one. That's like kind of a white with a little bit of violet. We could do something like that on one of these other ones too. I like that. Up with the lark, yep. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Carol. See, and then you have something small like this, like baby's breath. And if even, you know, if you look at it, even baby's breath has some green with it. So yeah. Right, Justine? Yeah, same here. It's just, I have Steve who also gets up with the kids. So I'm able to skate by on that. Okay, so if we're looking at greens, definitely a little bit of earth green, but some of that was kind of brighter. So I'm thinking like earth green and light green, ivory, and white. I think we should do that for this one. This is gonna be interesting. You see there's no like really dark shadows, but it's some of that darker green that's down at the base where the petals meet the flower. So let's do light green. Okay, light green, and then I think I have earth green out already. We're gonna do white, and we're gonna do a little bit of ivory. It's Steve, speak of this, Steve. Hi, Steve. And Steve chose last time, when we do our Steve stream, we're gonna do Millie Murata. Afterwards, he told me, he's like, so what did I get myself into saying Millie Murata? I'm like, oh, it's not that bad. I think it's actually gonna be right on par for him, because it's gonna be nice and simple, because all you do, you know, you just have to fill in the shapes. I mean, I certainly didn't do anything traditional with the koala. Okay. All right, so white, ivory, light green, and earth green. That is what we are going to do here, because I think it's just gonna get us too much. Like, I think white is really gonna balance it nicely. So a lot of our green is going to be near the base of the petal, and it wasn't overwhelming. So, but we're also gonna stick with kind of the style that we've been coloring these other ones. So let's start with, let's not jump straight in with earth green first. Let's go in with light green and kind of map in the green areas that we want. I think that's as close as I can get there. So in terms of this flower, let's go ahead. I'm not pressing very hard. I am just getting a little bit, but yeah, I'm always snapping pictures. Like, especially I went to Lowe's I went to Lowe's last week or the week before or something, and we got some plants for the backyard. And their garden section is just beautiful. So I'm always, if I see a flower that like catches my eye, I'm like, oh, that would be a great reference photo. I'll snap a. I just need to live in a florist shop, in a florist shop. That's all. Be a happy camper. So I'm using the green. The green will kind of show the veins of the petals a bit. But if you're ever struggling with like, gosh, okay, well, we're going to do a white flower. How do we do a white flower and make it still look white? Well, the trick is it's not going to be strictly white. It's going to have some other colors. In fact, we should bring in a little bit of cold gray. Cold gray 1, I think we should go ahead and grab. So that is cold gray 1 was right there. Sounds good. See you then. All right, so light green. I'm not pressing very hard because I do not want to overwhelm this. Okay. Time is it? How are we doing on time? We still got like 45 minutes. That's good. We can take our time with this flower. Now, obviously, we are not copying any of the flowers exactly. What we can do is maybe do a stronger color here in the middle. So like, sure, maybe these outside petals are white, but maybe we can have some stronger green or even a little bit of blue in the middle. We could use some of that earth green. So those were just reference photos for us to see like, okay, what other colors are in this petal? And well, we saw a lot of green. So, but we also don't want it to be a green flower. So we'll build up our colors and kind of see how it all looks. If we're going for slightly more dramatic shadows, we could get a little bit of a darker gray in here, but I think to keep the visualization of it being a white flower, I just realized I sounded like an airline plane. To keep if you look out to your right, you'll see a giant ball of string. We're gonna have a little bit of turbulence. But yeah, we wanna keep the, I did it again. No more us. The integrity of the white flower. Oh my gosh. Whenever I film myself doing stop saying a review, I have to cut out the us all the time. I don't know. When you're live, it's kind of hard not to say because you're trying to do this, but also trying to make yourself sound coherent. So you're not just like a bibbling kind of streamer thing. Words. Exclamation point words. All right, let's go ahead and get earth green. And with the earth green, we're going to use that in the areas where the petals overlap. Going to add in a little bit of that shadow. Not something really strong. It's going to be more subtle. We've still got that light green to kind of make it pop where the veins are. But we also want to show direction of shadow and variation. So we're going to be showing where those overlap. And it's the same thing. If you're ever doing a flower scene where, let's say it's outside or something, rather than, so like a lot of those floral pictures that I took, there wasn't direct sunlight because like if I took them in the grocery store, they, it's indoors. If you go to the garden section of Lowe's, not all of it has direct sunlight on it. So there's not going to be any super strong shadows on any of those, flowers that are in a store. So depending on the kind of scene that you're setting, if it's outside, you can take into account, like a little bit of yellow on one side of the petal to make it seem like, you got some sun cast on it. Well, this was so nice. I have to think so hard about the words in English. Yeah, I feel you on that one. I don't know how Barbara does it. She does it in French and English, and she translates. But here's the thing, is I was talking to her about, her English and everything, and she taught herself. Weakness, yeah. She taught herself English, and so, with the streaming, it made it even stronger. But that just blows my mind. Like, I don't know if my brain is strong enough these days. So like, I hardly remember if like I did normal adult things during the daytime, let alone learn a new language. I think though, if I could choose any language to learn, if I could just snap my fingers and know it, I would actually want to choose Korean, only because I'd like to go there someday with Steve. Like, and how amazing would it be if we like somehow miraculously like met his biological parents and like could speak to them in Korean? That would be amazing. Just for the beauty of the language itself, though, I think French would be an amazing language to learn just because it sounds so pretty. Although if I were to choose a language that I would probably use most often, just because I live more south and also my parents spend some time even further south of the border, I think learning Spanish fluently would also be handy. Duolingo? Possibly. Right, Dominic? I always feel so like sophisticated. Right, Alexandra, she is. Hi, Minty. I always feel so sophisticated when I watch Barbara streams. My parents were visiting and I had, it was the morning. And so, you know, we weren't really at the visiting stage of the day and we were all kind of puttering around, getting coffee, breakfast or whatever. Because usually Barbara's on in the mornings for me. And so I had Barbara's stream on kind of in the background. I was sort of watching her while I was doing breakfast and everything. And so, but of course, like mom was hearing it be like mostly French. And she's like, what are you watching? Are you learning French or something? I'm like, oh no, this is my friend Barbara. She speaks French and she does the live streams, but she also does English. But I just like, it sounds so cool. It reminds do you remember that scene in, I think it was Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, where the entire family, they're in Paris and they're like all looking at each other because they don't understand like the French television. But I was just like, I feel like that. I've got, you know, my TV on and I, you know, she translates, so I do know what she's saying, but it's beautiful. I love listening to her. I've learned some French words since Barbara's. See, we're all learning. Yes. Okay, so technically, I'm gonna go ahead and use Ivory now. Technically, I am a mod in Barbara's. Ooh. We get an exclamation point snap in chat. I'm a mod in Barbara's channel. And so if I am there and I can sit down and actually like type out and answer questions, I'll keep Google Translate up. And then I will translate like what large paragraphs of French are to see if it's like a question or if like I can respond to the question in French. And it's interesting because anytime I've used Google Translate to translate something into Korean, there's definitely some parts of it that's missing because the way that language is organized in Korean is different than the way it's organized in English. So a lot of times if you're translating to Korean, things are like kind of out of order. The words aren't exactly translated. But apparently Google translates French pretty well. Like it's recognizable. You can kind of know what it is, right? Snap. I didn't hear a snap. Connie says, English is my second language, so we'll never be able to color and talk English at the same time on a video. Would only be a lot of concentrating, right, Connie? I will say, oh no, I am always, Connie, because you've got like a few people in your channel that will speak Dutch, and I'm like, it sounds so cool. I wish I knew a second language. I wish. Like, I obviously took Spanish in high school because a lot of us, that's kind of the default, because you have to take a second language when you're in high school here. And Spanish tends to be the default. I also took some sign language in college, but just like any of the second languages that I took, you know, you kind of, you lose it if you don't use it. And I never had any reason to use it. And so like, it just never turned in anything. And I've forgotten most of it. Like I could, if I was speaking with someone who only spoke sign language, I could muddle my way through enough that we could probably communicate if we needed to. And it's kind of the same way with Spanish. Although these days with translators, you don't really need to, but, you know, like the Google Translate on your phone. But yeah, I do wish that something had stuck. My dad lives in New Mexico and he had to learn some Spanish to talk to his neighbors. That always cracks me up when people say, oh, it only understands such and such a language. Because you don't think about that. Like you just think that, you know, maybe that the animal only knows, you know, tone. But the fact of the matter is if they know commands in another language, I'm actually going to get cold grade 2, I think. Yeah, I could get through a basic conversation. I mean, I understand more of what Encino Man taught me a Spanish than I do English. Just, ¿Dónde está el baño? Where is the bathroom? Which could be really handy if I'm in a pinch. That's about all I got. So for those of you that speak, you know, more than one language, multiple languages, whatever, just know, like, I am so impressed. Talking because the languages are quite close. Oh, very cool. It is, like, I feel like it's a very inclusive thing. And honestly, like, especially for babies, a lot of times, and we did this with the kids, when they're growing up, you know, things like more and please, like the sign language for simple commands, children tend to communicate sooner with that than they do actual speaking language. All right, so we're gonna do cold gray 2. Like, I have a friend who has a pair of twins with Down syndrome, and she started doing sign language to them at a younger age, just because there was a slight speech delay with learning different, you know, different things. And so she has done sign language with them, and like they caught on to it like fantastically. So there's something definitely to be said for teaching sign language to young kids early on. Absolutely. All right, so cold grade 2. I would say I would say that I understand sign language more than I do Spanish. If I were to choose anything else other than English, I would say I understand sign language more. But that's also because I continued to take sign language when I was in college as well. All right, so we're just adding our slight shadows, because if we look at, let's pull up another one of those reference pictures here. I won't leave it open because also my iPad and my phone are linked. So if I get any text messages or calls, it'll show up on here as well. Let's see, let's pull up one of the white flowers that shows the green. Hang on. That's the dandelions. Yeah, okay, I think this is a good reference for it. Okay, so with this flower, and some of the dark, now granted, this is the middle of the flower, so that's gonna end up being more of like a yellow green when it blooms. So we've got a lot of darker color right at the base. And then you've got all this white, and then this is where the gray comes into play, because the gray is showing the difference in the veins and the lines of the petals. So definitely some grays. We might actually pull out the cold gray 3. And then there's just pure white is acting as the highlight. So greens, yes, but also bring in some of those grays. Coda's been learning from YouTube. He says he wants to, oh, that's cool. Oh, learning sign from YouTube. Gotcha. Sorry, the little heart was blocking that last word. Okay, so let's grab our cold gray 3. Oh my gosh, struggling today. Something from several languages, yeah. Okay, so let's grab our chrome oxide green as well. Do we already, we might have that out already. Chrome, we do, okay. We're gonna use just a little bit of this to show our slightly stronger shadows. But some are the same, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like you take Portuguese and Spanish, for instance. Right off the bat, at first glance, that's kind of hard to tell the difference, but then you see some differentiation of the words, and they're like, oh, okay, that one's not Spanish, that one's Portuguese. Ev, thank you. Oh my goodness, can we get some hypes in chat for Ev? Those handy dandy hype emotes. If you were just gifted a membership by Ev, you have that handy dandy little pencil next to your name, as well as access to all of these emotes. Hang on, clicking them all. There we go. And then don't forget to check the members community tab for your free coloring download this month. Thank you so much, Ev. Let's see, who do we got? We got Sheila, Maylin, Kathleen, Emily, and Dawn. Congrats, ladies, and welcome to our coloring family. Thank you so much, Ev. You are so sweet. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see. So chrome oxide green, we're gonna take just a little bit of this, and we're gonna use it as kind of the flick outwards of the veins of the petals. We're not gonna go too far, because as you saw in that flower, like it was just at the base of the petals. Oh, that's awesome. She is. All right, chrome oxide. So we still want the petals obviously to look predominantly white, but we're bringing in some of that shadow. And I don't want it to be overwhelmingly green, so we're just doing a little bit. I mean, it would be so easy to spend hours on like one single flower. Granted, you're limited as to how many layers you can put in there. Yay, got the emotes. She really is. Go. Okay. Yeah, I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot. Bring in some of that depth in. I am thinking I might have a second cup of coffee today. I mean, it's not a ton anyway because I drink half, but still. Thursday I go in to see the neurologist for round 2 of the Botox for migraines, so that'll be interesting. I haven't decided yet whether or not it's working, so I can't say for sure, but we shall see. Let's see, light green. It's definitely an interesting experience. Now, I don't want to put too much because, again, we're going to use the white. I almost wonder if this, I don't know, I feel like if I use the acrylic paint pen to white out the edges of the petals on this one, I feel like we need to do it to all of them. Of course, we could skip, like we'll do white on this one, obviously, but we could do red and like yellow on these ones. Potentially. Sounds good, Connie. Thank you for being here. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and now go with the cold gray. That's 2. I want 3. So what we're gonna do is we're kind of gonna pull from the edges like that reference photo was, and it's gonna be the darker gray on the edge of them where it's kind of folded. Another exclamation point snap. For those of you that are members now, you have access to that handy dandy snap emote because, yeah. I was thinking, do you think we should trade out like maybe this emote? Because we don't use this one too often. Mostly because it's hard to see when it's little, but this little emote down here, I was thinking we should change it out for a words emote that you guys can spam and chat when we go to play words on stream. I mean, it's become such a regular part of the stream. We could totally do a words emote. Struggle with white. Yeah, white can be a struggle. If you have like outward lighting sources that cast like a little bit of like yellow or orange on it, it can be rough. But your best friend is going to be reference photos for white, because in your head, when you think of a white flower, you think, oh, that's just white. But when you're trying to do something with color, you're like, how can I take this white and make it look, like it's got other colors, but still white? Yeah, those snap emotes. Oh my goodness. Definitely got a little bit of that snappage going on today. We're gonna bring this up a little bit on this one because the petal is folded over slightly. Okay, I think we will go over the edge with some white paint pen. And then we can grab some colors for the other ones as well, because I think it'll look cool. All right, so for this middle part, before we get too far, for this middle part, let's do blue. Let's do blue for the middle part. So let's just start with sky blue. We're gonna give it a quick sharpen so it's nice and pointy. Okay, sky blue.
And we're gonna start, this is also, these are also gonna be kind of white, but they're gonna have a blue undertone instead of the green. Definitely didn't just snap that again. Exclamation point snap. I am on a roll today. I'm so sorry, pencils. It's not that I'm pressing that hard. I think I'm just sharpening them too sharp. Okay, and for under, let's do, thinking. No, you know what? Let's just do the blue again, and then we'll layer with the shadows. I have to admit, the snap emoji is my second favorite, Paul, because, well, Paul, right? Ev, did you see? I'll have to look to see if you did, but if you missed it, I put a video up of Paul on my stories yesterday. Little turkey tries to get on the table. He was just waiting. He was just waiting until I wasn't looking anymore and was trying to sneak in a bite. I've literally never fed him like from a fork or anything because, you know, he cleans his own rear. But he was pushing the boundaries. Like, so you're gonna give me some of that, right? It's like, nope, I'm not. All right, let's grab earth green. And we're gonna use that. My head in frame? No, okay, I'm leaning over. I find that when I get concentrated, we close. Oh, you closed on a house to start moving tomorrow. Aaron, that's amazing. What kind of house did you guys get? Is it 2-story, 1-story, big yard, big kitchen? What do you got planned? Or is it like one of those ones that you're gonna fix up? I swear I've been following that side of Instagram lately, people that are like buying houses and fixing them up. That seems awesome. Have babies, Annie. Oh, Mayland, are you gonna have kittens? He is such a handsome cat, isn't he? Have to go to lunch with the kids. Aw, sounds good, Justine. Thank you for being here. What was I saying? Oh yeah, he is. I was looking at him. I'm like, he is a bit of a handsome kitty cat, and he's so soft. I need to convince him to come snuggle with me at night again because he has stopped because of my cough. But the cough's almost over, so if I can get it. It's split level, very cute, nice section of green land in the backyard. Nice. Are you planning like a garden or anything? See, I think green, and I'm like, ooh, garden. What do I want to do about this? Let's do some gray on this little section here. Not a ton. Okay. Let's throw in some more gray here. We're just kind of doing a little bit more of the shadows. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab some gel pen and we're gonna do some of the edges here and some of the edge on the white. And then we'll give it some time to dry as well. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave that as is, and then once we get the white down, we might add more shadows depending on how it looks. So let's see if we can find a white here. Aw, cute! Kittens are so cute. You'll have to post pictures. I don't know, Maylin, are you in the Discord? You should post pictures of the kittens in the pet section of the Discord because kittens are adorable. Time to go to the vet. No more babies. Yeah, I don't blame you. Do you guys usually rehouse them? Okay, I think that'll be okay. Sorry, I don't know if you can see in the, I was doing a little study. My cutting mat here is just, it is taking a beating. Okay, so we're gonna very carefully go over the lines and then we'll move up and we'll do some of the lines up here. I think that's gonna help it to pop just a little bit more. And the fact that this is a white flower, having those white edges is gonna help. We'll go ahead and go over these little white lines as well. Once we have the rest of the color of the leaves and everything around too, it's not, this flower is going to disappear on the page less. It'll have stuff around it to kind of help it pop. Although I will say this page is taking me a little longer than I anticipated, but that's okay. We're gonna keep with it. The one thing I like about this, there was a few people that pointed out last time, is that this is actually a free download on Johanna's website as well. So even if you don't have World of Flowers, if you have access to a printer or a place where they can print, you can also follow along with this. So I adjusted the descriptions where there is a link in the description below for the free download of this one as well. So if you are wanting to follow along, that is there. See, I didn't start this thinking I was going to white out lines, but now that we're doing it. Sucker for cats. Oh man, like we've got our 3, but especially with our older kitty, we take her to the vet more often than we do the other 2. So I don't think I could ever do more than 3 pets because it just gets expensive after a while. Shannon, whatever happened with your whole pet situation? Were they ever satisfied with like what you did to, I guess, I want to say fix the situation? Not that there was anything to fix, but more along the lines of, I guess, satisfy them. Were they ever satisfied with the outcome of what you were doing? There you go, right, Dominique? XPDF is your mermaid. Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, watercolor me. Oh, Marilyn, when you're done, be sure to tag me. I want to see it. And if you're curious what Marilyn is talking about, I am part of the Merfest Mermaid. And so I have some mermaid themed pages in my Etsy store, as well as some mermaid themed stickers. And if you're looking for stickers, you can find them. Oh, I just covered up a green line. Oh, well, you can find those in my Etsy store. Awesome. We have a big shop and property. I can't keep them all inside. Oh, yeah, definitely not. Well, with that many cats, though, at least you don't have to worry about mice. You got a whole slew. I saw this cute article today about Ernest Hemingway and his love of cats and how where his house was, that's where like there's this colony of cats that lives out there. Okay, so the other ones we're going to use, I think, the Sleechy metallic gel pens. I love using those when I'm outlining things because they're not like overly sparkly, but they're nice and they cover it really well. I also have some Ain Art gel pens. I haven't really used those on stream yet. Truth be told, I don't use them in general. Like, I don't use them as much as I thought that I would. I'm sure there's a situation for them, but... Let's see. Hi, Annette. Right, Alice. Yeah, that's what I felt like the black lines were really just kind of overwhelming it. And so I was just like, something with the white will help. And I think it makes those colors pop. And like I said, once you have the flowers that are around it colored, then it'll make it pop even more. Because right now it's just kind of like white on white. But once we have these flowers and leaves and everything, I think it's just going to help immensely. And I am just using the Arteza white paint pen. The trick to these ones is to really shake them for a while and make sure that the paint is coming out completely white. Otherwise, you'll need to shake it some more. So I'm trying to leave a little bit of that gray, which is why I'm not just like drawing a line. Also partially because I can't draw a straight line to save my life. And so if I kind of do a sketchy sort of movement, it allows me to put it where I want and not where I want. No, I'm almost done with that round one. I'm just trying not to cover up that gray that we put in between those two lines. Yeah, but having the white helps when you're doing white flowers. It makes its attributes stand out quite a bit more. Laying on my legs, I'm having anxiety issues. Oh, I feel like that. Oh, awesome, Natalie. I'm so good. Love the Herald. Awesome. Awesome. Well, I do like that I have that machine now, so I can put out more variety of stickers more often now. I can literally just do like a print run of like 10 of something goofy like Harold. And then that's all. Yeah, I like the white on here a lot. I know it's not standing out quite as much as the others, but it's also, you know, white. If it was on a background, it would stand out even more. Yes, exactly, Alexandra. Yeah, once I color around it, it's going to pop even more. And when I cover up the black lines on the other flowers as well, it'll all kind of make sense. but I'm not going to use white when I cover up the other flowers. I will use colors similar to their flower colors. Almost done with this one. Look up a chat here in just a second. There we go. Okay. Like I said, it'll stand out more when we have the stuff colored next to it. All right, so let's do a little bit of gel pen work on these other flowers. Right, Harold, so cute. All right, these are the Sleechy gel pens. I also have, so Sleechy is a brand by Pentel. So in here, I also have the dual metallic hybrid pens, which I know Suzanne really likes. But I have been using these ones. So this one, you can see it's actually almost empty. I have been using these since the dawn of my coloring era. That one's almost used up, so I will probably use a different red color one. But I do have the link for them down below, I believe. I also have these on my Amazon storefront, I believe. Okay, so let's see. Let's make sure it's flowing. It is. All right, so we're going to work left to right. Okay. So kind of what we did on the white one. Hoping my head's not in frame, but we'll see. I'm gonna do it on this red one, but because this is gel pen, the paint pen dries faster, but a lot of times when I'm doing gel pen, I will try and save any of this outlining to the end or until the end, because otherwise I inevitably, oh my gosh, words are hard, exclamation point words. I inevitably go back over it with my hand and smear it everywhere. So especially when I'm doing this much where I'm outlining it. I think I also have the link for it. If you type in exclamation point Sleechy, L-I-C-C-I, the link for it should also pop up in chat. But they're really nice. I like them a lot. Yeah, they're the Sleechy metallic gel pens. Exclamation point Sleechy, and that should pull it up. But they're by Pentel. Pentel is just like wonderful with all of their gel pen brands. But I will recommend these till the cows come home. They're fantastic. I don't know, till the cows come home. Is that a saying everywhere else, or is that just because I live in Texas? Raise a hand if anybody ever uses that phrase. I feel like there's always those kind of turn of phrases that are only in certain countries. Oh no, S-L-I-C-C-I. So, oh, not there. Hang on. Exclamation point, S-L-I-C-C-I. Sleechy. There we go. At least that should work. Okay, sweet. There it is. Pentel Sleechy metallic gel pens, that link there from Nightbot should take you there. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one. What phrase? Till the cows come home? It's so funny. There are things that I say as an adult that my parents said when they were, you know, parenting me. And I look at Steve and I'm just like, oh no. My parents, when did that happen? Not that it's bad to be my parents, but you know, you just reach that stage in your life where you go, oh no, I don't know when that happened. He's quit dinking around. That's what my dad would say. Dinking around. A lot of fishing references. Go. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Ah, perfect, Alexander. Yeah, they're fantastic. I don't recall what their price is now. I know when I initially found them, I found them at Hobby Lobby and they were like really expensive. but I want to say they're like, I don't know, are they like 13? I don't know. Someone want to click the link and tell me how much it is? I don't remember how much they are now. I know the prices are going up for like everything now. I keep thinking my head's in frame, but I'm okay. Here, we'll zoom out and you can kind of see how those black lines are kind of disappearing for that section of ones? It's kind of what we're going for. And we will use the metallic gel pens for the yellow one as well. It'll be a slightly darker yellow than what we're coloring with, but I think it'll still look okay. Sorry, I'm in concentrate mode. 1760. Okay, so that might be about, yeah, they're great. I love them. I've never had any issue with the flow or skipping or anything. The only time that the ink has ever skipped is when it started to run out. But I really like the fine tip on them. I love them so much. And these are metallic gel pens. Probably my go-to recommendation for glitter gel pens are the Arteza Super Glitter Gel Pens. The Sparkle Pop, the Pentel Sparkle Pop are also really nice. And I don't ever just color a page only in gel pen. I think I'd get frustrated with that because I have this tendency to smear it. But for me, I use gel pens a lot for little embellishments or this going over the lines kind of deal. Now, here's my question for you all. I imagined this page wasn't gonna take as long, so I'm gonna do another poll. Secure Stardust, ooh, nice. Oh, nice, Leslie. Streve on Friday? Well, that's leading into my next question. Okay, so do we want to do only one more stream? Meaning I would catch up quite a bit and do a lot of it off stream and then we would finish it off on one stream. Or do we want to do more parts until it's finished? Or, I don't know, I feel like probably not a lot of you are gonna select this one. Do we want today to be the last one for this? Oh no, that's too many. Do we want today to, trying to fit this, do we want this to be the last day? Ah, perfect, just right. Okay, go ahead and vote what you want to do for this page. I like the look of those. My Posca pen skips and it's not as opaque. There was a bird that needed my camera's attention. You're good. You are just fine. Get out there and enjoy your nature. We are just outlining at the moment and also trying to decide where we want to go with this page. I mean, because I'll still finish this page either way. But I also don't know if you guys want to move on and do something else or if you want to keep going. Not quite sure how many parts. Is my head in frame? I feel like I'm leaning really far forward. I'm just not quite sure how much more of this you want to see or what. We definitely haven't touched on everything yet. I feel like we still have a ways to go. I mean, this is part 2. I can get caught up. I think that we could finish this in 2, I would say safely 3 more parts, but it might be 2. Depends on how much like catching up I do behind the scenes. Doing this little outline, you know, outlining on the stuff, I like it, but it will take up more time. So it just depends on what you guys want to do. Yeah, just 2 more petals on this red flower. But I feel like we've spent so much detail on here, like it would almost be not doing it justice if I didn't do the rest of the page on stream. Keep it like a follow along. Let's see. A couple more color combos. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. All right. Marilyn, I'm just here for the company. I got do only one more stream, do more parts of it. So far the do more parts until it's finished. All right. Cast your vote. We'll leave it up for a little bit. Get a true representation here. Yeah, because if we did it in 2 more parts, I mean, this one's going to be yellow also. So I can do this one off stream. This one will be done off stream. We'll need to do some, I think we could get it done in 2 parts. Doing a color along on replay. Yeah, I have a lot of people like will ask me for, you know, like, oh, well, where's the part for whatever this on an older one we've done? Because I know a lot of recent ones we maybe didn't do the entire page. So if there's an interest. All right, so here's a trick. If one of these pens, because I've had these pens for ages. If one of these pens aren't working, twist. Take off the metal part. Okay, now obviously you can see it's got loads of ink in here still. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my mouth here, okay? I'm gonna make sure it's sealed all the way around and I'm going to blow. And obviously not much air is gonna go in it, but it should push pressure from here out to the end, which is what I'm gonna try and do now. Now see, it's kind of working. Of course, I'm using a red sticky note. Maybe I should use something that's white. Do I have anything white close by? I don't think I do. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Finishing on stream means no whip, right? Should try and do that. This one. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Now the question is, will it stick with it? There you go. So I'm just going to put it back together here because there's plenty of ink in here. But it also happens when you've had these pens for like a year and then like you don't use them like every day. All right, let's go ahead and try this on this yellow flower here. It is not feeling it. I think I need to like shake that one up or something. What's this one doing? Ah, this one's doing what it's supposed to. There we go. See that? That's more what we're looking for. Yeah, because I feel like sometimes the black overwhelms the color and it makes the color disappear a bit. So it's not like we're using, you know, covering up the lines with white. We're just covering it up with a color that isn't detracting as much from the color of the item. There we go. So I think it helps. All right, what do we got? Do only one more stream, 32%, 52%, 16. So yeah, we'll go ahead. We'll plan on 2 more streams. Yeah, not so harsh, exactly. We'll plan on 2 more streams of this page. So today is what, Wednesday? We'll finish this next Wednesday so that next Friday, we could do a Steve stream next Friday. We'll do some Millie Murata. I think that could work. We down with the Steve stream? We've had you guys a Steve stream for a while. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that a lot. Gray lines instead of black. Some of them do. So with this last one, might have been the Mermaid ones, I've started offering a lighter printed version. So if you get something from Christine Karen, you have the options of line art, a lighter printed version of the line art, grayscale line art, and I think Laura Rafferty does lighter versions as well. But yeah, I've started adding that to it as an option. Because see, for me, if I'm printing out a page, I have the technology if I want to lighten the lines myself. But not everybody has that, so you need something ready-made. Of course, sometimes I even go one step further. Like there was a picture that Christine Karen did of that Santa picture, and I really didn't like that he had long nails in it, so I took it into my iPad program and I edited his nails so that he had shorter nails. I'm like, no, they should be nice and trim. Well, at least I prefer trimmed nails, and so I was just like, I'm gonna draw this with trimmed nails. But that's just a personal preference. I even actually trimmed a bunch of my nails, but that's because I had 2 nails that broke. Actually this one, it broke much further, but you see how short it is? It broke like all the way down here. It hurt. I was reaching in the fridge for something, and it was just one of those weird things, and it hit, and it just, ooh, it was not good. Anyway, so I was just like, well, dang. Like I tried to like wear a fake nail on top to give it time to, you know, grow out a little bit. But those things are constantly popping off. Like I've used all the different nail glue, and it's just like, you know what, this is not worth it. So I was just like, you know, I've got more nails. My nails are getting, you know, too long anyway. So I just did, we're just gonna trim them all a little bit shorter and let this other one that broke grow out a little bit. Yeah, he's a well-groomed Santa, exactly. Yeah, I did a manicure. Yeah, Dominique, it really did. Like I was just like, dang, man, because it was cracked slightly on the side, like down here. And then I had tried the little coffee filter trick, which actually worked for about a week, where you cut a tiny piece of coffee filter, you lay down a little bit of nail glue, and I have brushed nail glue, so it covers the entire nail. And so you lay down a little bit of nail glue, you lay down the tiny little coffee filter Band-Aid, and then you do nail glue over the top. I love it. You put nail glue over the top, and because the fibers of the coffee filters are so tough, it works pretty well. And it held up really well for like a week, and you just put nail polish over it, and like it's barely noticeable. And then I just went to grab something out of the fridge, and you know, it doesn't take much sometimes, especially if your nail is longer, and it just hit it, and I was just like, oh, that was painful. So I manicured it and trimmed it and everything, and so now I'm all like stubby nails. But you know what, sometimes you just need a trim down and refresh and get some new nail growth on there anyway. So I trimmed the other ones, not super short, but short enough that we're gonna get some new growth and, you know, do up a little nail polish and call it good. Which nail polish did you get, Ev? And if you're curious, I do have a link for my go-to favorite nail polish. It's not affiliated or anything. Well, maybe I put the Amazon one, and Amazon is affiliated. But the brand that I like is ILNP. It's pretty nice. And if I really want a new color in a pinch, I'll get the OPI, because that's readily available at like grocery stores here. ILNP, you have to order it, but they've got such pretty holographic colors. These ones are both INLP. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. When the kids were younger, I did not grow out my nails nearly as much because I was so worried I was going to accidentally like scratch them or ding them or something. I also chose not to wear earrings or necklaces when they were little because they were constantly grabbing at that. Oh my gosh, somebody shared a picture with me the other day of the kids when they were just people that we've known since the kids were little. And there was a picture of them when they had their little chubby faces and everything. And I was just like, oh, get me right in the feels, man. Yeah, I'm covering the lines. I'm covering the lines for something less stark than the black. It started with because we used the white on here. And now that we have this done, I actually want to try. How are we doing on time? Oh my gosh, it's noon already. Guys, 2 hours passed. Okay. I will catch up on this page, and then when we come back, I'll like fill you guys in on everything that I did. I'm going to try not to do anything that we haven't already done on stream, but that's fair. That's fair, Ev. Oh my gosh. Time flies, man. It's noon already, right? Yeah, and that's the idea. So this is going to get, now that we have the white on here, I'm not going to press down too hard because I don't want to scrape it off. But where some of the white lines are at, I'm going to go over just slightly with like the grays and maybe the earth green. Now, because these are a harder pencil, if I press too hard, I'm gonna be scraping that white right off. So I'm gonna work slowly and I'm gonna slightly cover the lines just a bit so that these petals kind of separate from one another. It's not perfect, obviously, but it'll add a little bit more to it. And then the white will really pop out a lot more, like I said, once we have the leaves and stuff colored in the back. So like I said, I think easily 2 more. I know, right? Seriously, time flies. 2 more streams with this one. So we'll finish it next Wednesday. But for now, you guys want to play some words on stream? I think we could do a little words on stream. Let's pause our music. We're gonna get the link for this one. So if you have not been here before, we do words. Words on stream is just an online game that I link with here, and it's kind of like Scrabble, but you play by just typing in chat. Nothing fancy. Let's see. There we go. There it is. And then, like I said, it scores like Scrabble does. Oh, awesome, Gina. Awesome. All right. So let's go ahead and turn this up just a bit. Got here just in time for the game. Hi, Jennifer. All right. Let's go ahead and see if it's agreeable today, shall we? Saving work. All right, so obviously we've got some scrambled up words here. It gets harder as we go along, so let's try lacing. Lacing, nice. Oh, okay, yep, it hit me right after I put lacing. Sorry, I was just moving the mic. I don't know how noisy that was. So you just type in chat. You can use the QR code if you want, but it's not absolutely necessary. Okay. Oh, so call. There we go. Let's see. Clean Clang. Lacing Clang. Does anybody remember that show called The Clangers? I know it was something that was done in the UK originally, but they brought it out on Netflix and William Shatner voiced it over. The kids love The Clangers. Ooh, a scene, yep. Let's see. Ling, like ling cod. Oh no, we already got ling. Callie. Ugal, Gil, clan. Okay, we got 2 5-letter words left. Align. Nice, Kelsey. There's one more 4-letter word. Maybe Nilla, like Nilla wafers. Lilac, nice. Good job, Kelsey. Here we go. Jennifer, number 1, very nice. Okay. I always try to see what the full word would be first. Just do coon, short for raccoon. Oh, I see it. Control. There it is. All right, and then we already got tune. Okay. Oh, what about loot? There we go. Jennifer got loot. Root. Croon, nice. Let's see. Court. C-O-R-T. Or maybe I'm thinking of a cord. Like, what do they call that when you have like a collection of wood logs? Is it a cord of wood? Let's see. We did corn already. What about loco? Colt? Well, whatever this one on top is going to be, because there's 2 4-letter words, it's going to start with a C. C-O-L-T. Clot. Nice, Megan. Okay, so this other one could start with an O. It could start with an L. L-O-O-R, maybe? Loon, loot. We did on 2. I think Loro. Lorne! Nice, Kelsey. Good job. All right, skip 3 levels. We're doing a Jennifer. Number 1 on both. Very nice. Okay, there's a fake letter. It could be the Q, but there's also a U. So it could not be the Q. Okay, M-A-N-E. We've cleared those. We need to clear the C, the U, and the Q. Oh, that's the C cleared, which tells me that it's probably the Q. So could be months. Is months a word? No, because it's gonna be, there's no 5-letter words. It's only 4-letter words and 1 6-letter word. Oh, acne. We haven't cleared that U yet, but I mean, for there to be a Q, there has to be a U. So I'm gonna guess the Q is the fake letter. We haven't reached the goal yet. Acumen, Jennifer, nice. Oh my goodness. Mace. All right, well, we made our goal. Let's see, there's another A word. Acme. There it goes. Cane. One more 4-letter word. A-C-U-N? Acune? Oh, amen! Nice, Shannon. Look at that, we cleared the board, skipped 3 levels. Jennifer still number 1 on both. Very nice. All right, we are at level 10. There is a fake letter, but no hidden letter. So let's try lush. We know that's a word. And it did not go through, so lice. So we need to clear the U, the S, and the H. So lices. Now I think lice is the plural of lices. Oh, slice. Oh, there it is. U is fake. Kelsey, chisel. Nice. Okay, so no U. Okay, so let's get, let's see. Lies, ices. Gosh. No U. No. Aisle, very nice. Highs. Okay. Just choose C-H-I-S. Oh, that is a word. No clue what that means. Now I'm curious. What is chiz? Chiz is dictionary.com. Dictionary. What is chiz? I feel like I should just keep dictionary up to look at these words we don't know. Oh, chiz. Oh, it just defaults to chi. Oh, non-plural. Okay, so chi, cheese, that's what it is. The 22nd letter of the Greek alphabet, the consonant sound represented by this letter. Oh no, Kai, it's pronounced Kai, K-A-H. You're making me think too much words on stream. All right, hidden letter and a fake letter. Let's try event. Yeah, plural of key, but it's pronounced K-A, so Kahi?
Kai.
Kai, it's pronounced Kai. Okay, I don't know if you guys heard that. So it would be Kai's then is how it's pronounced. Cane, okay. So that clears those. Acne. Let's see. Maybe scene. Maybe it's an S. Oh, Eve. Isn't that an Eve? Like eavesdrop? Yeah, V must be fake. Yeah. Okay, so what would use? Just the other N and the other E haven't been cleared. Nance. Okay, that clears the other. So if Nance is a word, what could we? It's like I'm wanting to push the two N's together. Oh, what about seance? Seance? No? Dang, what is it? Hence? It's an H! Oh, an H! That's an H! Why didn't I see it? Enhance, nice. Oh yeah, see, it's an A! JJ, you're all telling me. Okay, clearly I did awesome. Chi, what about Chi? Oh no, there wouldn't be a space for that. Henna, very nice. See, what would I do without you guys? You guys all saw that it was an H way before I did. I did not put two and two together. Ache, very nice. That's good, guys. Maybe I should read chat just a little more, just a bit. All right, Jennifer's still number one. You are rocking it. All right, hidden letter and fake letter. I really am just seeing abracadabra. Excuse me. Let's see. Brad. What about card? Road. I think it's a fake C. Yeah, I think it's a fake C because card is totally a word and that didn't go through. So fake C. Okay, so, oh, abroad. Abroad. Do we know yet what the other? Aboard. Okay. So, oh, what about drab? Yeah, I got one. Oh, it's a V. It's a V. Why am I not seeing that? Bravado? Bravado. There he is, Annette. She spelled it right. I was like, bravado? No, it's bravado. Bravado, bruh. Forget I said that. Okay, so bravo, broad. There's one more 5-letter word. Aboard. You're good. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what that 5th one is. Try Bavra. Bavraba. Baklava, but without, you know, C's. It's a V. I'm just saying nonsense now. But we get to skip 3 levels, so yay! Oh boy. All right. Ooh, Shannon, number 1 for that game. Coming in clutch. All right, hidden letter and fake letter. We see an ing. I'm gonna try doing. Nothing smaller than 5 letters. Okay, so that cleared those, which means we need to clear the R and the P. So the J, it looks like the J is the fake letter. So maybe prodding, roping, dropping. There we go. I was wanting to do 2 D's, but it should be 2 P's. Okay, so there's 2 P's. So, let's see. What do you say? Fake J. Ooh, I'm gonna, oh no, I know, Aaron already got that one. I was like, oh, is that one I'm gonna have to spell? Prong. Is pring a word? Dingo. All I can think of is Buffy the Vampire Slayer. What is it? Dingoes ate my baby or something? Or the Dingoes is what Oz's band is called. It's another P. Pouring. There you go. Is there another maybe string? So I'm also stretchy. Ah, nice, Jennifer. I think that ought to get us skip 2 levels. Very nice. That's gonna get us up to level 20. The highest we've ever gotten is level 27, I believe. So 20 is really good. Annette and Jennifer, #1 spots. I'm gonna try Betray because that's the first thing I saw. Break. Okay, the answers are hidden. Annette did Taker. Okay, I'm gonna guess that the B is the fake letter. All right, nothing smaller than 5 letters. Okay, so let's see. Annette said Taker. Okay, so whoa, Natalie. What did Natalie say? Oh no, where's Natalie's? Oh, Natalie must be doing the QR code. Guess we'll find out. Bird Lady said retake. Okay. Great. Oh, Shannon. Oh, Shannon also did the QR code. Gosh. Okay, does anybody know? Oh, remake. Oh, it's an M. It's an M. Okay. Oh, what about, market? Have we already done market? Annette. Yes, market. Ooh, we're doing a good job, guys. Okay, so... Meerkat. I was just thinking, I'm like, oh, meerkat. But yeah, Natalie got meerkat. Let's see. Maker. Meter. Maker. Trim. Train. I have no idea. But I got one! Woohoo! Yay! Skip 2 levels! That's level 22, guys. We're doing good. We're doing good. Jennifer and Bird Lady. All right. Still hidden. Nothing smaller than 5 letters. It's going to go a little bit faster. So I'm going to go with louse. Right, Jennifer? Louse. Okay, so we need to clear the T and the C. Annette says tousle or clues. I don't know which one. RN says, I don't know. Okay, but let's see. What about Pluto? We're just throwing that one out. Okay, so clues. Oh wait, that one already came up. What about sluice? Annette says stole. Okay. Let's see. Do we know what the hidden letter is yet? Okay, oh, what about closet? Did we do closet already? We might have, but... Okay, what about... I think I saw stole already. What about stolen? Is it an N? What about socket? Oh, the C is fake. The C is fake. Okay. Yeah, because we would have tried locust. That would have worked, but not. Okay. All right, we're about to find out what the hidden link. Get your typing fingers ready. Here we go. It's a T. It's a T. Outlets. Somebody do plural. Outlets. Someone do outlets. Sinking last hits. Anything? Oh, so close. I never sounded more panicked when I tried to say outlets. Someone do outlets. We can go again. It's not quite 12:30 yet. We can go again. All right, one more game. See, it's fun. That was so close. So close. That one, but I see it, but I need to wait till you guys get a chance because I can see like the slight delay. It's as close as I could get. Oh, not differs. Differ. Oh, that S. I'm so slow. Okay. What about fife? Isn't fife a word? Riff. There we go. Fife. Ride is fifed. Plural. Yeah, plural. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. Did fired. It's gonna be another R-I-F-E is rife. Oh, rife is a word, okay. Be diff, D-I-F-F. Or D-E-F-F. For fire. Could be another R-I. Right. No. Arid, maybe an E. Hired. There we go. Ephid. Ephif. Fife. Nice. Alrighty, skip 3 levels. On to level 4. Kelsey, #1 spot for level 1. All right, no hidden letters, no fake letters. I'm gonna go with chest. There we go. Oh, stretch. The word is stretch. S-T-R-E-T-C-H. There it is. Okay, what about, yep, rest, test, bread. Gross. Let's see. Some words, like, I can't. Anybody has an issue. Chirts. Well, now I gotta look up what chirts are. Like, I know it's a word, but chirts. A chert, a compact rock consisting essentially of microcrystalline quartz.
Chert.
Yeah, chert. See, I like this, having dictionary up on another page. Etch. Oh, etcher. Oh no, wait, that's only 4-letter words left. MC Etcher. No, I know it's Escher. Let's see. Set. What's set with 2 T's? S-E-T-T. Set is also called pitcher, a small rectangular paving stone, also called stake, a handheld tool that is struck by a hammer to shape or deform a metal object. Interesting. See, I'm learning new words every day. What about cert? Sect. Erst. Okay. Rets? No, we already did Rets. Resh. Rex? Could be Rex. Not Rex. Okay. Hers! Janavig! Nice! Alright, skip through levels. Onward we go. Annette and Kelsey, #1 spots on that one. There is a fake letter. Just gonna guess it's the Z, but I've been wrong before. So, that's a lot of letters. Limbo, lime. Okay. Mile. We haven't cleared the G yet. Mobilize. Nice, Kelsey. Okay, so I was wrong. The Z is not fake. The G is fake. G is fakes. It's fakes. Fake. What about glio? I know because like a glioblastoma. I don't know if that counts though. We do yeah, we did mobile. Bile, boil, blah. These were zombie. So got that cranberry song stuck in my head now. You did mile? Yep, we did mile. You guys are carrying it. Like I got nothing today. My brain. Let's see. Oh, we did limb? Limb. Am I gonna get one? Limb? Limb. Yay, I got one. Woohoo! Let's see. Lobe. Biome. Nice. All right, one more 5-letter word. Lebo. Just making up words. No, with an E. Yeah, I don't know what the last one is. Boom, 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 boom. Sinking last hits. But that should get us skip 3 levels. Oh, had the Z, yeah. Kelsey, number 1 on both. Very nice, Kelsey. Okay, there's a fake letter in this one. I'm gonna go with link, because we know that's a word. All right, link is cleared. So that leaves, clink is cleared. We need to clear the O and the E. So nickel, there we go. Okay, so no E, no O. The O is fake. Oh, tuna. Wait a minute. What's the LE version of nickel? C-L-E. Oh, can't spell. C-L-E. Oh, that's weird. Dictionary.com has no results for nickel. N-I-C-K-L-E. Well, it's just making up words now. Nickel I'm just going to Google now. Nickel definition. Collins English Dictionary. Let's see. Definition of nickel. Nickel in American English. Words form nickeled or nickling. Let's see. Examples are automatically selected and maintained. Oh, okay, let's see. Nickel films. Oh, okay, so it has something to do with different kinds of films. Weird. Interesting. Oh, wow. Okay, you guys have like filled this out. Okay. Clone. No, wait. No, they're the OSC. I'm of no help. I am zero help. I'm just over here on dictionary.com trying to figure out what the heck these words mean. Oh, surgery, I think. If there's another E. There we go. Surgery. Okay, well, not another E. Surgery. It's another R. It's another R. Okay, so another R. And the fake letter is the... What? Fake letter is... It's the N. There's no N. There's no N and an extra R. Okay, so... What about urns? No, I just said there's no N. Listen to myself. Oh my gosh. You guys, I literally just said there is no N, and I'm over here like, oh, I'm gonna use the N. Oh boy. Surrey. Oh, nursery. That would have been good. Oh, we need the regular urge. The regular urge. Basically singular. Oh, Aaron got it. Then what about... We need one more. There it is, Grooze. What is Grooze? I want to look up Grooze. G-R-U-E-S. Grues is plural of grew, to shudder. Interesting. Grued, grewing. I feel like I need to try and use some of these words in my daily language. So grues means shutters. Not shutters as in windows, like shutters as in with a D. Ergs. Ergs is the centimeter gram second unit of work or energy equal to the work done by a force of one dyne, don't know what a dyne is, when its point of application moves through a distance of 1 centimeter in the direction of the force. Use the force, Luke. Oh my goodness. All these words, like I have no idea what they are. Annette and Arn, you guys are like carrying it. I'm just over here like trying to learn new words and you guys are doing amazing. Okay, swan. I'm gonna try swan. Oh, Aaron got swan. Okay, what about moths? There we go. Okay, I'm gonna go say the Z is the fake letter. Son, swam. What would be... Maybe it's a D. We'll try wands. Sown. It's an O. It's an O. Okay, so what about minnows? No, that's not it. Manos? Women's? If it's an O, 2 N's. Oh no, swan. No, that'd be 2. Sano. How many? There's 7? That's not right. That's only 6. Manos. Manos is all the letters, but wands, owns, snowman. Oh, my brain was not even there. Not even close. What about ons? Yeah, I got one. Snowman. Oh, my brain was not even there. Not even close. Snaw. Son. Either way, we got it. Go team. I got one. Oh, who's that? Annette got one right at the end. Anon. Very nice. Good job. Annette and Arian carrying #1 spots there. All right, hidden letter and a fake letter. So I'm gonna try another S. Stress. Dress. Okay. What about tress? Tress. Aaron, you are like reading my mind, but tress works, which means the D is fake. So what could the other letter be? Tress. Street? Maybe it's another T? Rests. Okay. Street. I saw trees, so it's not another E. Resist. Oh, okay. Sister. I'm reading it as Zister because of the way the S's sounded in resist. Zister, like a transistor radio. That's literally what I was thinking, but it's sister. Okay, so now we need, let's see, stirs, that's good. Rests, rights. Let's see. Tires. What about, let's see, no D. Cider. Tris? Is Tris a word? Tears, sights. Very nice. One more 5-letter word. Sires? Oh no, we already have sires. That was good, guys. We are getting Styes, look at that. Annette, nice. Guys, we are doing so good. Level 27 is where we want to get to. Annette, number 1 spots for both. Very well done. All right, happen. I'm gonna go with happens is the plural of that. Natalie, I'm not sure what Natalie did, but happens. Let's see, Shannon did, was it an S? Is it happens? Let's see. Happens, okay, yeah. All right, in that case, so the D is fake and the hidden letter is an S. Did we do shape already? Yeah, phase. Phase would be a good one. Okay, we must have done those already. So Aaron did, not sure. What about D? No, D is fake. Oh, what about panes, like window panes? There we go, panes. Let's see. Did shape already? Yeah, we've done shape. Hapes, is hape a word? Oh, napes. Napes, okay, yeah, Audrey got napes. Oh, Aaron got napes. Okay, so heaps, panes, phase. We made our goal, so that's great. Spain with an E. Sheep. Aspen, neeps. Very nice. The other one would have started with an A. Good job, guys. We are rocking it. Level 24. Guys, if we clear the board on this one, it could get us up to level 7. Here we go. Okay. Oh, excited. Excited. Yeah. Oh, no, Aaron got it. Aaron, was it excited? Aaron, what's the hidden letter? Help, Aaron. Incident. So, incident. It's another N. It's another N, and the X is the fake letter. Okay, so, indent. There it is. Okay, so, signed, C-I-N-E-D. Natalie, not sure what she says. C-I-N, as soon as it locks out. Someone try signed. I don't know if that's a word. Tined. Okay, let's see. Annette, intend. Nice. Bird lady, sighted. Very nice. Okay, oh, tinned? Did we do tinned already? Must have done tinned. Oh no, because no, well, the X is fake, that's what it is. Okay, D. What is it? Indict. Okay. Oh, I can't type anymore. Okay, so let's do Dentin. D-E-N-T-I-N. That's a word. Dentin. Someone type Dentin. Ah! Thank you, Art. Oh, we were so close. That's hard. But level 24 is amazing. I've never been so panicked about Dentin before. Oh man, yeah, level 27 is our goal. But guys, both of those rounds were amazing. You guys did awesome. Like, look at us go, man. All right, let's turn the music back on here. That was awesome. Look at us go. Like what? The last one ended on 22. Well, it was 22 and 24 or something, wasn't it? Oh man. Okay, so I will get caught up and I will try. I feel like this red is matching this too much. I think what I need to do is find some more violet for that. And because it's a little bit darker than I intended, what I might do is I might go on white over this with like a Prismacolor white actually to lighten it, and then go in with a little bit more of some sort of violet so that it's somewhere in between these two. Anyway, I'll get caught up and we'll be doing this for 2 more streams, I believe. We'll finish it on Wednesday, and then that following Friday will be a Steve stream. Anyway, all right, everyone. Well, with that, I think I'm gonna head out. Ev, thank you again for all those gifted memberships. So don't forget, those of you that got a membership today, be sure to go grab your free coloring download. It's over in the community tab. I think that's it. We'll be live again on Friday. Okay, I'll try and get caught up and we'll do some more. And yeah, have a fantastic rest of your week, everyone. I'll see you on the weekend. Keep being awesome. And yeah, chat with y'all later. Bye.